Hi, this is the fifth part of the book Atomic Focus Book, Designing Your Day Around Natural Focus Rhythms. Zahariades begins this section by explaining that human focus is not consistent across all hours of the day. Instead, our ability to concentrate follows ultradian rhythms, 90 to 120-minute cycles of peak energy followed by dips in mental acuity. Most people, he explains, have 1 to 3 high-focus windows per day. The key to maximizing focus is not working harder, but working in harmony with these biological rhythms. To find your focus peaks, Zahariades suggests tracking your energy and clarity at regular intervals, e.g., morning, late morning, afternoon, evening, for a week. Once identified, you can then align your most cognitively demanding work with these peaks. He proposes a basic day structure. Morning, first peak. Deep work, problem solving, creative output. Midday, dip. Admin work, meetings, shallow tasks, light exercise. Afternoon, second peak if available. Strategic planning, writing, design, focused communication. Evening, wind down. Reflection, journaling, light reading. He emphasizes that this structure should remain flexible and responsive to life's changing demands. However, by defaulting to energy-aware scheduling, we dramatically reduce friction. Focus, he insists, is not just about willpower, it's also about timing. The role of rest in focus mastery. Zahariades is adamant that rest is not the enemy of productivity, it is its fuel. Most people make the mistake of believing that more hours of work equals more output. But in reality, sustainable focus requires rhythm, not grind. The more intensely you focus, the more you must rest to recover. He outlines 4 levels of rest that contribute to sustained concentration. Micro breaks, 2 to 5 minutes, used every 25 to 45 minutes of focused work. Examples: standing up, stretching, drinking water, looking out a window. Short breaks, 10 to 20 minutes. Used every 90 to 120 minutes. These should be screen-free and mentally disengaging, such as walking, breathing exercises, or a light snack. Daily downtime, 1 to 2 hours. Evenings should include non-work activities that restore emotional and mental clarity, e.g., hobbies, social time, music. Extended rest, 24+ hours. At least 1 full day each week, free from performance-driven tasks, ideally including nature, silence, or reflective solitude. These layers of rest prevent attention fatigue, a state in which the prefrontal cortex, the seat of executive function, is overworked and can no longer regulate distractions effectively. Zahariades makes a strong argument that rest is not a luxury but a requirement for high performance. Without it, even the best systems collapse under cognitive load. Embracing boredom and mental stillness. One counterintuitive insight Zahariades offers is the need to retrain the brain to tolerate boredom. In a hyperstimulated culture, we have lost the ability to be still. As a result, we seek novelty constantly, from phones, media, and multitasking, often without realizing it. This undermines focus because the brain becomes addicted to stimulation, not concentration. He defines boredom not as a lack of activity, but as the absence of dopaminergic stimulation. To rebuild focus capacity, we must slowly retrain the brain to find contentment in simplicity. Zahariades suggests daily stillness reps, short blocks of time, start with 2 to 5 minutes, where you do nothing. No phone, no podcast, no planning. Simply sit and notice your breathing or surroundings. At first, this feels uncomfortable, but over time it strengthens attention control, increases tolerance for low-stimulation tasks, deepens awareness of mental habits and urges. He also recommends taking regular digital Sabbaths, whether half a day per week or a full weekend per month. These intentional breaks from tech restore your mental bandwidth and rewire you away from the need for constant external input. In Zahariades' words, stillness isn't a break from focus, it's training for it. Avoiding the relapse trap. Once a person develops focus routines and makes some progress, it's easy to assume the work is done. But Zahariades warns that the pull of distraction is constant, and without intentional safeguards, relapse into old habits is inevitable. Relapse doesn't usually happen in a single moment. It's a slow erosion. You skip one focus block because you're tired. You check email during a deep work session just once. You stop doing your evening journaling. You give in to multitasking when feeling behind. These small slips reintroduce attention leakage into your system. Over time, they snowball into decreased performance, increased stress, and a sense of loss of control. To prevent relapse, Zahariades recommends tracking your focus score daily or weekly, e.g., on a 1 to 10 scale. Reviewing your systems monthly to refine or refresh routines. Setting environmental traps that make relapse harder, e.g., use apps that block social media, leave your phone in another room. Reconnecting with your why. Remind yourself regularly of the benefits you've gained from focused living: more peace, better results, higher self-respect. He emphasizes the concept of attention hygiene, similar to dental hygiene, a daily practice that prevents decay. Just as we brush our teeth, not because they hurt, but to keep them strong, we must protect focus proactively, even when things are going well. The myth of balance and the reality of trade-offs. As Zahariades closes this section, he confronts a cultural myth that we can balance everything if we're just efficient enough. He calls this a trap. Real focus requires trade-offs. You can't do everything well at the same time. Every time you say yes to one thing, you say no to others. Focus is the art of choosing what matters most and defending it. This means some emails will go unanswered. Some opportunities must be declined. Some people may not understand your boundaries. Some days will be deeply productive, but socially quiet. He urges readers to abandon the guilt that comes with trade-offs. Focused people are not selfish. They are honest about what they can give their best to. They understand that excellence is impossible without selectivity. Zahariades encourages readers to create a non-priority list, things you are intentionally not pursuing right now. This sharpens your sense of clarity and prevents ambition sprawl. It also gives you permission to let go of things that seem appealing but dilute your attention from what matters most. Thank you for listening. Please stay tuned for next upcoming part of this book.